first off, I'd been drawing cars since I was like 2.5 or 3 years old. At age 8, my parents took me to the Philadelphia Auto Show. I grew up in that area. And when we walked into the show, I mean, this memory of what I saw, I mean, is so striking, so vivid to, to this day. Walking into the Philadelphia Auto Show in the Cadillac exhibit, there was this concept car. It's called the Cyclone. And very streamlined vehicle, almost missile-like. And it was sitting on a bed of angel hair to give it that feeling of floating over the clouds. And I told my parents that when I grow up, not only do I want to be a car designer, but I want to work for that company. I want to design Cadillacs. I was 8 years old. And through reading car magazines, because I was just crazy about cars, I learned where Cadillacs and other GM cars were designed. At age 11, I wrote a letter to GM Design and asked them about careers. I want to be a car designer when I grow up. What should my background be? Is it more engineering, or is it fine arts design, or what kind of school should I go to? And they sent me great information. I just followed their lead. Yeah, it's funny when I mean, I've wanted to be a car designer all my life, and it's been my goal. It's just been my mission to become a car designer. I never really thought about the fact that, there may not be other African Americans in that career. And on the most part, in particular in that period of time, if you didn't know other people like you that were in that field, people were reluctant to go into it. African Americans were, I've never known of an African American doing that kind of job, so they would kind of shy away from doing it. I never really thought about it. I just wanted to be a car designer, and I came here, and it wasn't until I got here that I realized that there were not other African Americans designing cars for General Motors. I was a little different here, but it was a design community, designers. I was learning from very creative people, and the experience has been, I think, very positive. Well, it's fascinating. I mean, when I started here, there's like a design development area that I was in, which kind of helps that transition from college life into working at GM Design. There was that period, and that was fairly brief, and then I moved into an advanced design studio, did some work on advanced concepts for Buick Riviera. But it's funny, the first thing that I worked on that went into production was just a tail lamp. It was a tail lamp on a Pontiac Bonneville, and I was so excited about that. I mean, my parents went to the dealership to see it, when that tail lamp came out. You don't forget those things. I mean, but the time has gone by very fast. I've had the opportunity to work with some of the most creative people in the world and learn from these very creative people in different areas. In my role today, I'm in and out of studios around the world, and very different cultures. And there's a time that I was probably a little concerned, would I be accepted going into Germany or going into, different areas around the world. But it's been cool. It's been very creative. It's been very warm and open, and I just feel very fortunate.